The Carrillo family has some peace of mind tonight. Investigators found Ana Marie Carrillo's body, but they haven't told us where.
Police spent the last 2 days searching near Johnson Park in Walker. Investigators did tell us this is not where they found her.
Now, this search has lasted more than 2 months. Ana left her house September 3rd to pick up her children at Andrew Hudson's home. They found her car that same day in a nearby parking lot. Hudson is charged in her murder.
We have team coverage on this story tonight. 24-hour News 8's Lindsay McComal is in Wyoming with more on the family reaction.
But we want to start with Evan Dean, who's in studio with us tonight, learning of a second possible search in connection with this case, Evan.
Yeah, Brian and Marley, the tireless search for Carrillo is now over. However, as you mentioned, police are not saying exactly where her body was found. Tonight, we have learned police were just hours ago out near the home that records show is owned by Nancy DeCamp. She is the mother of Andrew Hudson, the man accused of killing Carrillo. She's charged with perjury in the case. Hudson's father, Lyle, is also charged with perjury, and so is his girlfriend, Angela Wilson. Now, DeCamp lives on McGuire, near 3 Mile, northeast of Grand Rapids. Several neighbors there say marked police cars were blocking the street around 4 this afternoon, and that officers were out in the woods near the DeCamp home, spending a couple of hours at the site. That's after police told us they found Carrillo's remains. We talked to one woman who lives just 2 doors down who saw the police response. What did you see?
From here, what I could see was up in the woods over that way that they were digging, and they had the things out that they do the sifting to sift the dirt through to leave whatever's on top of it, like an archaeology stuff. It's unsettling to have things like that close by.
To be very clear here, again, police have not said where they found Carrillo's body. They also would not comment on why they were out near DeCamp's home or even confirm that it was in connection to the Carrillo case. We stopped by DeCamp's house tonight, but the lights were out and it did not appear anyone was home. Brian and Marley.
Evan Dean, thank you. Andrew Hudson, the man charged with open murder in Ana's death, waived his preliminary hearing. Now
that means he will go to trial on that charge. Friends and family have been in Wyoming at every court hearing, waiting, hoping for details about where Ana is. Well, tonight they finally have that closure after police told them they found her body.
24-hour News 8's Lindsay McComal is live at the Wyoming Police Department tonight with a look back at the emotional day for those family members. Lindsay.
Yeah, Brian and Marley, definitely an emotional day for them. But all along, Ana's family has credited the Wyoming Department of Public Safety for their effort in bringing her home to them. And it was the chief who delivered that news this afternoon.
I just want to let the family and friends know that we have recovered what we believe to be Ana's remains.
Ana Carrillo's loved ones have been at the Wyoming courthouse several times recently. They watched Andrew Hudson get formally charged for open murder. Yesterday, they listened to chilling testimony of bloodstains found throughout his house. And today, inside the courthouse, they learned Ana's body has finally been found.
The body was not found in Johnson Park. We received some additional information that we've acted on, and now we believe that we've recovered the remains of Ana. We're still working that particular area, so we'll not be releasing that information today.
Family thought they would be listening to additional evidence against Hudson during day 2 of his preliminary hearing. But instead, they got the news they've waited 2 long months for.
We don't know where they found the body at. We just know that they did bring Ana Carrillo home. The feeling can't be described. A lot of hurt still, a lot of emotion still, but at the same time, we're happy she could come home.
Finding the mother of 3 has been a priority for Wyoming police from the very beginning.
This is something we committed to from the very beginning, to do whatever we can do to bring Ana's body home. We put together a circumstantial case that I thought was exceptional. We would have convicted him without that, but I think it's critically important that we bring this home, bring Ana home to her family, so they have some closure as well.
And I do really want to reiterate here, while going through all of this, as emotional as this has been for Ana's family, they've taken time to say how grateful they are for the work of investigators here in Wyoming. Obviously, of course, not the outcome that they were hoping or praying for, but it is closure, and it's closure that the chief has promised them. Reporting live in Wyoming, Lindsay McComel, 24 Hour News 8.